Garrett is responsible to the anthem that is so important to all of our lives and our hearts. It's Man in the Mirror. And it's what we all aspire to every day, to live on in Michael's message, is to make that change. And we do it with each other, we do it with our community, and we do it through our love. And we want to thank Siedah for that in itself. Okay, who's got our first question?
Everyone's on nerves now.
Lisa, why don't you step here so Siedah doesn't have to yell?
Hi, Siedah. Hi. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What's your name? Lisa. I just want to ask you a general question. What was it like to work with Michael? What was he like? Did he do any practical jokes? Was he
Lisa's asking what it was like to work with Michael. Did he do any practical jokes? Some of you already know the answer to this. Yeah.
Total practical joker.
I hope everybody can hear.
He had a childlike sense of humor. Things that were silly really made him laugh. It didn't even have to be that funny. If it was silly, he liked it. He was kind of, I think when he's on stage like this, you don't see the humorous part of his personality. But he was really, really funny.
All right, who's got our next question? Stand up, girl. And tell Siedah your name.
Hi, I'm Denise. So we all know that Michael could sing anything.
Yes.
But with Man in the Mirror and Keep the Faith, we learned that he could sing gospel music. What was that like to pull it out of him and to write like a gospel song with him?
It wasn't my intent to set out to write a gospel song. It was my intent to write a song. I knew he had a platform. He had a huge platform. He had the world to speak to. And I wanted him to say something of meaning, of merit to the world. So I wanted to meet him. And I didn't want to meet him like, there are 3 guys that are singing background on this tour that sang background on the Victory Tour. And they were all male voices, so I didn't get to sing. So they came back going, yeah, we took pictures with Michael, we were with Michael Jackson. And I'm like, I wanted to meet Michael. So Quincy said, don't worry, I'll introduce you. But I didn't want to be in a room where Quincy's going, Michael, this is George, Sally, Siedah, Ralph, and Peter. I didn't want to, I just wanted him to, I don't know what made me have the audacity to have him want to meet me, but I wanted him to want to meet me. And I didn't even know that writing that song would be the thing that did it. And then when I wrote the song and sang the demo, he liked my voice. So because he liked the sound of my voice, that's how I got to be on the duet.
Okay, Moses has got a question.
Yeah, Mo?
Okay, thank you for being here. I wanted to ask you, just as an artist, what is your favorite part about what you do? What's your favorite part?
The fact that I don't do the same thing every day. The fact that it's different every time I approach it, because I'm a co-writer of everything. I don't play any instruments. I play with this instrument.
Right.
And I play CDs. That's what I do.
Okay.
But
Siedah.
yeah. So everything that I write is a conglomeration of me and whoever else I write it with. So it's always different for me. So that it keeps it interesting for me. Keeps me entertained.
Siedah, did Michael have a hand in picking out your outfits that you wore?
Oh yeah, everything.
Yes?
Yeah. Actually, I had my own. I think that's all Michael's wardrobe. That's all Michael's wardrobe. I think I had my own shorts. I think those are mine. But everything.
Jacket that had
That was his. Yeah.
These stranger.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite memory of Michael?
Oh, I think the best memories I have of him were the week we spent recording Man in the Mirror and I Just Can't Stop Loving You. We sang that in 3 languages, in English, in French, and in Spanish. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You did that?
Yeah, Michael and I. Yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, who else got the next question? Where am I going? Can you stand up, darling, and give her your hand?
Going back to the wardrobe question.
That's Siedah.
Going back to the wardrobe, going backstep. I want to find out what happened in Buenos Aires in 1993. You came on stage with a blonde wig.
Okay, I was getting bored. Okay, because we were on the road for a year and a half, and I was getting bored, and I wanted to just spice it up a little bit. And I think I was told, don't do that, Michael's not gonna like that, don't do that. I'm like, shut up, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. What's he gonna do, fire me? What, you know? So I got this wig, and I remember his face. When he saw me in that wig, he was cracking up. And I have a great photograph of that moment. He couldn't even sing, he was laughing so hard. And he kept going. It was really funny. Not too much surprises him, but that was a surprise.
My name is Lauren. Lauren, yeah. In terms of the collaborative process, either in the recording album or in the recording room or the tour, how open was he to new ideas, or did you just let him take the lead?
No, he didn't want to. See, the beauty about Michael that not many people know, Lauren, is that when you were with him, he made you feel like he had as much to learn from you as you do from him. And that's very unique. I don't know too many superstars who have that kind of an attitude. Most people of his celebrity, it's the opposite. Like, I know I'm the star, so you listen to me, but he wasn't like that, because he was like a sponge. He wanted to make himself better and better and better. So he looked at what everybody did and just took the best parts of what he liked from what they did, just to make what he does even better. He was amazing. Sometimes when I talk about him, I just get goosebumps, because he was amazing.
All right. All right, who's next?
Siedah, when you were doing Gaston, when you were doing I Just Stopped Loving You and you're recording it, I know Michael will be like, let's do it one more time, let's do it one more time. When you were recording it, it was like that sort of constant perfectionist, say, let's get this done, let's do it, the takes, or no?
Just having fun. We just recorded it a couple of times just to have fun, and then Quincy said, we'll do one more just for fun. It wasn't hard. It wasn't like, let's get this perfect. It wasn't like that at all. We were just having fun. Yeah.
All right, who's got another question for Siedah?
I don't know how in-depth of conversations you had with him on other topics, but I was just wondering, I know that before his death, I heard that he was studying Hinduism, and a few years ago in Vegas in '05, I met his father, Joseph, and I had a picture taken with him, and you can see him like looking at me, looking at my bending, and since then I've just been wondering what Michael Jackson would think about one of his fans, a black woman, being Hindu and wearing this.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but he studied. We talked about Islam. We talked about Christianity. I definitely talked to him about him being a Seventh-day Adventist, and he didn't really go into depth about it. And I had no idea that he was studying Hindu. I didn't know that. I hadn't seen him for a long time before he passed away, and when Idol did a bunch of songs, Michael Jackson Week or something, somebody invited me to go down and watch them perform Man in the Mirror. So I went, and I was a little late, and they were already in recording, so I had to wait for a commercial. So I'm in the green room, and I run into his nanny, whom I'd met one time. I'd only been to the ranch one time, and I met her there. So she said, oh, you may not remember me, but you met me at the Neverland Ranch. As soon as she said Neverland Ranch, I remembered who she was. And she said, and I hadn't seen Michael in like, since the end of the Dangerous tour. And it was maybe like 10, 12 years, 15 years, something like that. And I said to her, when you talk to Michael again, and I swear this is exactly what I said, when you talk to Michael again, tell him I love his black ass. She said, I've been trying to get him on the phone for 2 hours. I'm gonna tell him. So at the end of the show, I go back through the green room, and she said, I finally got him on the phone. Here, he's on the phone. So I go to him and I said, Mike, I miss you, man. He said, how you doing? He said, I've heard all the things you're doing, the nomination, the Oscar. I said, dude, you're going on the road to London. I want to go. He said, really? You want to go? I'm like, yeah, I want to go. He said, okay. But it ended up being through the auditioning process, I couldn't be in London for the time that he had to be for what I was being paid. I couldn't afford to leave for that long and only do that and not be able to. If he was doing a tour here, I could be home and still do my things. But since he was in London and would have to live in London and be so far away from home, I just couldn't afford it. So he ended up using Judith Hill.
Okay, Randy has a question. This is Randy.
I just have a statement.
Yes.
I just want to thank you for coming here today. I feel like Michael continues to bless us from the beyond, and I feel like this is a blessing. And I just want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule. This is such a blessing, and just thank you on behalf of all of us.
Thank you for showing up, you guys. I didn't know how many people. I was expecting 3, 4, 5 people.
Okay, let's just take 1 minute. We have a little surprise for Siedah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, wow! This is the best birthday ever. Okay, this is for you, Mike.
All the wishes, all good wishes, all good wishes.
That's not too much.